always looked at different standpoints of, how people view things, people coming from different situations, different standings in life. And, everybody just sees things different ways.
I just had an inspiring conversation with Kidron Deal. Really enjoys cooking, especially for his coworkers. You have a party to throw, he's your guy. Kidron knows where he's going in life. He's got his goals and ambition. I think you're going to be really inspired by Kidron. Today I'm sitting with Kidron Deal, and he's the real deal. All right, Kidron. So tell us what you do for C&G and how long you've worked for us.
Hello. My name, well, you said my name already.
I did, but you can say it again.
Kidron
Did I say
Deal.
it right? Did I say it right?
Yes, ma'am. Kidron Deal.
But we can call you Kid?
Yeah, you call me Kid.
All right.
Mr. Deal, whatever you want to go with.
Deal, yeah.
But yes, I've been in the company 5 years now, and I'm a process tech. Started off as an operator coming in.
Yep. That's pretty good growth for you. You must really have taken to the process, learning extrusion.
Well, yeah, I pick up things pretty quickly, in my opinion. I visualize it, I can see it. We can get it done. But
That's cool.
yeah, it's been a journey. Learning everything, getting to where I'm at now. The opportunities, that have been presented to me. I took chances I could to get where I'm at now.
Yeah, you're a go-getter. So tell me about where that came from. What were you like as a little boy?
As a kid?
Yeah.
I actually was kind of quiet when I was younger until I got probably about high up, like 6th, 7th grade, like middle school time.
Mm-hmm.
Started talking to more people, becoming more active in sports and, different things, just being around people more. Then that just came from me being the only child growing up. So.
Oh, you were an only child. Yeah.
So, after, got out more, talked to more people, older I got, just got more into the environment, becoming more like knowing what I wanted in life, probably around high school time when I started realizing more about what I really want, what I, striving, making goals towards doing things.
Yeah. Where did that come from, that ability to go for it? Like was there someone that inspired you or that was a mentor to you when you were kind of between the middle school and high school?
Well, my mother's always involved in a lot of stuff, She's herself. That's all I can say about her. She's herself. So,
She's herself?
Yeah. She's
What does that mean?
I don't know, you just have to meet her. She's an interesting person, but I don't like to lose and I don't like to.
You're competitive.
Yeah. So like
that's one of our values here at C&G, I don't like to lose either. Who likes to lose?
So like I guess she bring a lot of that out of me, things way she had, things she said to me, she know how to bring,
motivate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what sports did you play?
I played football. I played a little bit of everything. Football, baseball. I played basketball for a while, but I stopped basketball because it was in the way of baseball time.
Oh, so baseball was your favorite?
Yeah, that and football. I started football. I played baseball my entire life, but I started football when I got in middle school.
Yeah. Did doing those sports kind of bring out a different part of you too, or?
Yeah, I guess more interaction. Get the more activity. Get a little aggressiveness. Around more people and stuff like that. And then getting in the winning attitude. Trying to win, trying to succeed.
Right.
But yeah, I enjoy doing all that stuff, sports, everything. I still pick up some every now and then. We had a softball team here.
I heard about the softball team. I also heard, there were people that, were maybe like a little old and acting like they were still 18 and some injuries. Tell me what happened there.
I had a good time, all the people that came out and played. I think some people realize, when you first talk about it, like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea,
Right,
but then
right.
you realize you got to go out there and actually do it. So they realize, like, all right, like, it's time. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, no, Rafer was showing me like the I don't know what he did, if he just started running and then
So I still don't understand how he bruised his leg.
I know, it was pretty bad. And just from, like, I don't know, going out and trying to run a sprint, but sounds like it was a fun team builder.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good time. You got to talk to some people normally don't get to talk to. Rafe out there, our plant manager, people from shipping,
Mhm.
maintenance people, a little bit of everybody in the building that you don't normally get to interact with outside work.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. So let's go back a little bit more to your childhood, and I want to. I was interested to know if there was a particular experience maybe that shaped you into who you are, or a particular memory that you want to share.
Like I grew up with my mother and my grandmother,
Oh,
so
okay.
no, mostly women, really.
Well, there nothing wrong with that.
I was influenced a lot by women growing up.
Yeah.
That's why I learned to do a lot of stuff, hand and stuff. Then, my uncles and stuff were around, so I had to, pick up where I could, so I had to figure things out and pick up where I could and understand, you know, how to do things myself. So a lot of it was like me mentally saying, you got to learn to do this, you got to do this, because nobody else gonna do it for you.
That's right. Yeah.
So they
Taking accountability.
yeah.
Taking accountability for your own self, right? Yeah.
But far as memories and stuff, my mother, grandmother, they helped shape the person I am. They helped me, move along and, through my journey and everything, getting all the way to now, from then, deciding when I wanted to go to college. Even now, I still call my mom all the time, see how she doing, just
That's good.
casual conversation,
Yeah, I love that. Being a mother myself, I love it when my kids call, so I'm sure she does as well.
Yeah.
How do you think that has impacted you in the way you kinda interact with others now as an adult now, grown up? You're grown up now, kid.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, 26 years old.
26 years old. Almost, yeah.
Yeah. Go close enough.
Yeah.
But how it impacted me, I believe, she she's a very outgoing, she's a very talkative person, and she speaks what's on her mind.
Mhm.
So I feel like that helped me be able to, in my social skills, understanding, because I'm pretty good with people, I believe. I feel
Very
like I
good with
am.
people. Yes, excellent.
But it helped me understand, different. I always looked at different standpoints of, how people view things, people coming from different situations, different standings in life. And,
Mhm,
everybody just sees things different ways. So, yeah, understanding the viewpoints of other people,
mhm.
helps you get, helps you improve and move further in life, just being able to understand.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're definitely one of those people, like, on your shift that, you light other people up. They enjoy being around you and enjoy interacting with you, and, yeah, you've got high emotional intelligence, knowing people. So what brings you joy outside of work? Like, what lights you up?
Brings me joy. I say I'm a simple man. I'm pretty simple. Like it doesn't take
Yep.
a whole lot, to personally please me,
Yep.
But I enjoy my peace. I enjoy my peace and quiet. I enjoy time with friends, family. I
Mhm.
also enjoy time just to, sit outside, just enjoy the fresh air, things like that. Personal life, I like to cook a lot. I like to have people over, game. I would say you come over for throw a little game night. You can come on over. Yeah, all
Alright.
y'all, all
Yeah,
y'all can come.
that sounds good. Like, what are you gonna cook for us then? What do you like to cook?
Um, I like to grill. I bake too. I do some baking.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I like do macaroni. I do different all types of meat, on the grill and indoor fried food. I do cakes and stuff. I started doing cakes like a year ago.
Seriously. See, now, generally, somebody who's a baker is doesn't like either you're a baker or you're a chef, because baking, you have to be pretty precise, measure things
It
out,
is a little
watch the
it's a little
temperatures.
tedious,
Yeah.
a little tedious to
Yep.
trying to pay attention, make sure you get every step done. I do it mostly during like holidays or something like that. That when I
Yep.
started doing it like Thanksgiving a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I started picking I was already doing other cooking and stuff like that, which my mom is pretty good at cooking too. That's why I got picked up a lot of it from.
Mm-hmm.
But I started doing cakes probably probably about 2 Thanksgivings ago, 3
So
Thanksgivings
when you
ago.
say cakes, tell
Cake.
me what you mean. Like
Um
like a wedding cake
Different
decorated
cake.
kind
More
of
like
level?
I ain't made it that far yet, I
Okay.
ain't because I'm not a big fan of cake myself. I don't eat a lot of cake. But
Okay. Well, what does your cake
like
look like?
I do like red velvet.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I done a rum cake last Thanksgiving. That came out pretty
Oh,
good. And most of
okay.
it, I do it all from scratch too. I don't no pre-made ingredients or anything.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll say that's something I just picked up in time. I think after my grandmother passed, she did all the baking and stuff. So
Mm.
after that, I was like, somebody still got to make the pies, and I do sweet potato pies, stuff like that too. So all that stuff I picked up over time. So eventually, I want to start a little, little side restaurant or something. Kids Kitchen. I be
Kids
thinking about
Kitchen.
it.
I love the name. Yeah, it's a great name. Now, do you cook for your coworkers here? Do you
But
bring food in?
I have before. Like normally, I'll send a message to them. Like normally, I do like some. If I do, cause I don't know how to make for like a small amount of people. I only know how to cook for like a larger setting. So like I always have a lot of leftovers. So sometimes I bring in like be like some Alfredo or some pasta or something like that
Oh,
most of the time.
nice. Wow.
Uh, I know before we did our little chef out and I cooked on the grill for them. And we did I did some sausages wrapped some peppers and some onions and burgers. We did chicken, a little bit of everything.
So now, kid, you said you're from a small family, only child, there with your mom, your grandma, when you were growing up. Why are you cooking for so many people? Who are all these people you're cooking for?
Well, on Sundays, as down here in the South, on Sundays, Sunday a big day, like family come together, we have dinners and everything, regardless, cousins, aunts, uncles, everybody just
Okay,
come
so
over.
extended family, all the
Yeah.
family.
So everybody
Yeah,
just come over. So
yeah.
they always been making big meals and everything.
Mhm.
So it always started from there. Everybody cook, people bring dishes over. So it's
Yep.
always been a big meal. So they never showed me how to cook for smaller portions. Always everything I learned was for a larger setting of
Yeah,
people. And I have people over too. So like when I like to do stuff at the house, have people over,
yeah.
never a smaller setting. So like when I just cooking for me, it's like smallest I could probably cook for is probably 5. It's probably still feed 5 people when I try to do a small cook setting.
Mhm, mhm. All right, well, you'll have to have us all over then.
Yeah,
We have to do a party, cook for the game. So, kid, let's shift gears a little bit. Is there anyone famous or someone from the past or someone that, you used to know years ago? Is there anyone that you would love to have the opportunity to sit down with and have a conversation with?
But me personally, I'm thinking the way I can make more money. Move myself further on. I might talk to Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, wow. Okay, so do you watch
Get the
MasterChef?
Yeah. I watched a lot of I used to watch MasterChef. I
Or
haven't
no,
watched it in a while. Iron
Hell's
Chef,
Kitchen or, like,
the
which cooking
a
shows?
little bit of everything. Actually, when I was real young, I used to have I wouldn't go to sleep at night, so they made me change the TV to the cooking channel, and then eventually I ended up watching it.
Oh, that's hilarious. So then maybe that's what inspired you to wanna be a chef or to
Yeah,
be,
so
cooking.
I did watch a lot of it. Yeah, I did like all them shows. Iron Chef. Was the Impossible Kitchen? What it was? Mission Impossible, something
Mission
like that.
Impossible. Yeah, no,
Some
I've seen quite a few of those Gordon Ramsay cooking shows, and he's like one of those people that's yelling all the time, though. You like that?
I feel like it just determines how you come at him. He passionate about his work. He's very
Okay.
passionate, and then
Yeah.
some people do need to be yelled at. Some of them do. I'd be like, yeah, bad service.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad service. So him, say somebody like him, current billionaire, Jeff Bezos, somebody like him, somebody I can talk to like that. Him, Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay, help along with my cooking.
Yeah, that's good. I like to cook too. So the other night, Sunday night, I was dicing some potatoes. Look at my finger. I cut it. It's first day I haven't worn a Band-Aid on it. You ever do that? You ever have any like
Like bad
incidents where
cuts.
you're cutting your hand when you're chopping?
Yeah, I definitely have. Mostly it'd be with like larger fruit. Like I ever try to cut like larger
Oh
fruit.
yeah.
And sweet potatoes a lot harder like than like you'll do sweet potato. A lot harder to cut than regular potatoes.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Yeah. No, I'm sure there's a technique to avoid cutting yourself. I need to learn it because I do it quite a bit.
Especially with like the little slicer. You know they have the little
Yep.
slicers.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a little clumsy.
Yeah. Yep. Me too. All right. Well, at this point, kid, I give you the opportunity to ask me a question. I've been the one asking you all these questions. You have something you want to ask me? Anything at all?
What's up, Kathy? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty
Now
good, kid.
it
How you
turned to
doing?
my talk show now.
Yeah, it turned into your talk show. You sound like you could do like the late night DJ, smooth jazz right here with Kidron.
DJ Deal on the ones and twos.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
Welcome
That
to the
that
late
could.
night hour. Me and Kathy on.
I love it.
What brought you to this point here in life? Like where you're at now?
Hey, what brought me here to this point in my life? A lot of tenacity and determination, because I've talked about this before on other podcasts, but the life I chose was not one that many women chose. Back when I decided I wanted to have a career in manufacturing, I was a trailblazer. It was definitely, I felt like the odd man out or the odd woman out, so to speak. So, so the thing that kept me going is just the desire to do it. I just had a dream for my life, like you have a dream for your life. And my dream for my life was to be a CEO of a manufacturing company, which there were no role models for that. There was no one doing that back then when I had that goal. So what brought me here to be able to do this is just that belief, like we talked about earlier, that belief in yourself, that determination that I'm going to make it happen no matter what, and the tenacity and just, you know, keep going. That's what you got to have.
Yeah,
That's what fuels you. That's the key to success. You got to believe it yourself.
I like that. I like that answer because trying to move forward in this business. I'm starting off process tech now. I'll be thinking about what's further ahead, what's on the line. I know it take time, patience.
Yep,
To
yep, a lot of that.
keep the wheel motion. Keeping in contact with people.
Yep.
But I'll be thinking, further down the line,
Mhm.
everything working out, paying off.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, people look at me now and they think, "Oh, you're so successful." Wasn't always that way.
Yeah,
I
I'm
had a
saying
I had a lot of bad years. I had a lot of, difficult times, but
everybody starts somewhere.
everybody starts somewhere, right? And so you just gotta keep yourself, moving forward and learning. That's a big thing. Stay curious. I'm a really curious person.
Yeah.
Another one of our values.
You grew up in like
Okay.
the city area,
I grew up
or
in a
small town,
small town up in Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
My grandmother is from my great grandma still lived in Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
You
live in Detroit now.
you get up there very much?
I try to go during the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I come visit during the summer, like
Yeah.
July.
It's a good time to get out of South Carolina in the summertime. Yeah.
Yeah, 100 some degree weather.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, Kid Ron, time to wrap up. Kid Ron Deal, I really enjoyed our conversation. You inspire me.
Thank you. You too. I appreciate the time y'all spent here with y'all, and getting a good chance to see you come down here and talk to everybody.
Yeah. All right. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.